right
Boy,
now.
this 97 is possessed, eh?
Well, okay, let me pose something to you guys out of the gate because I was thinking about it last night.
Yeah.
There are times, in life where you don't realize like you're in the midst of something until afterwards, right? Like especially you hear pro athletes say it all the time. Players that make it to the Super Bowl one time. And they say, well, I was 23, I made it. I figured I'd always be back, and they never got back. What if this is it? Like this is his Mozart moment. This 2 weeks, like if he doesn't get a cup, if he doesn't get a Conn Smythe, like what we could be in the middle of his, Mona Lisa.
The peak. Yeah, the peak of it.
This is the thing in 20 years you'll say.
Is that possible, Hayes, for a player like this who plays in the National Hockey League, for this to be it, like for this to be his Picasso?
I don't know if I have an answer for. I guess it can be if you don't get it done. I guess is what I'm saying.
He sure as hell doesn't want it to be. You know that for a fact.
Yeah,
as much as he looks possessed out there, like Jamie just mentioned, and he's going a million miles an hour, and he's clearly the best player on the ice in the tournament in the world. He doesn't want it to be, man. There's no way.
No, I mean, you even saw his, what was it? What's the name of that article?
Players Tribune.
Players Tribune. Like, he wants to win, and Evan wants to win. Like, yes, they all want to win. Whether you do it or not, I get that. But I think there's still lots of runway left. But you're right. We could be 8 years from now and looking back and say he made it to the finals 4 times and just didn't, team didn't get it done, whatever. That is the great what if. But, it's like anything. We are watching greatness because he's in his prime and he's on the biggest stage right now. He has been on the biggest stage the last 2 years, and him and his team has fallen short. So that's just the truth. There's no debating that. Here, you can tell how excited he is. I still think his story in Edmonton, has lots of chapters left. Mm-hmm. But, again, you don't know. And you never know because we don't know injuries, inconsistencies, no saves, all of these types of things. There's things you can control. We talk about all the time. Golf, tennis, you can control that because you're the guy, right? He scores 6, they might give up 7. You can't control that type of stuff. So it'll be interesting, but I'm just trying to lap it in because this guy.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. That's the point I'm making. Is like bask in it. Don't take it for granted because what this guy has done through 4 periods is absolutely absurd at the highest level. Because this is what everyone says. This is the greatest hockey. You can say obviously the Stanley Cup means more. I think.
Right.
I think for individual players, that's what you dream of growing up. Every kid that's played, you want to win the Stanley Cup. It means more because you have more of a connection to your teammates and the market and the fans and the coach and the GM and management and all that. And, you go back as an alumni for the rest of your life. Obviously there's more heaviness there. There's more detail to that story. But we always heard, like, even the greatest of all time, like Gretzky would say, 87 Canada Cup. Like, that guy played a ton of World Cup finals. He's like, I've never played in better hockey than that. Right. 72 Summit Series. I've never played in better hockey than that. That's what I'm saying is, like, this is the best of the best because it's all the best players. Russia notwithstanding, obviously.
Yeah, we know that.
But they're flying, they're moving, and this guy's a step above. Like, McKinnon's flying, but he looks like he's not because McDavid is playing at a level that's absurd.
Yeah, he hammered another guy today, too, behind the net.
Well, he got hit
another guy. Goal and an assist, going nuts, scores and goes crazy. And that's what I'm saying is, like, I think if they win gold, and they played 4 periods. Yeah, I know yesterday we proclaimed that it's already over, and there's a lot left to be played. 2 of us did.
2 of us
you
did.
In particular. You were always the one that on the, you were the one on the marquee.
Yeah.
But if they win gold, and he's doing this, for me it passes Conn Smythe in the loss 2 years ago, and it passes his great playoff run last year. For me, I mean, this becomes.
Right. I don't see it that way. I don't.
I do.
Well, go ahead, O.
But he didn't win. Like, yes, he won the Conn Smythe, but he didn't win the Cup. He didn't win the Stanley Cup 2 years ago.
My only argument with this is, like, Switzerland would be beat by pretty much every.
It's not
NHL
the point
team.
I'm making. I'm not talking about they're going to crush France.
Right.
I'm
France,
saying
some of these countries aren't. That's not best on best. Some of these countries, those guys don't even play in the NHL.
Exactly. That's coming. They're going to play. Finland beat
Second
Sweden
round
today. Those 2 teams are good, and the U.S. are good. They're great. They're great teams. I hope it's not the case. I'm not saying I'm not proclaiming it will be. I'm not not predicting it will be that this is it, but it might be. It's possible he doesn't win a Stanley Cup. And if he doesn't, but he gets a gold here and he puts on a performance like this for another 4 or 5 games, this could be the Picasso. This could be the Mona Lisa. Like this,
you love dragging this guy. You said earlier this season. I don't know about that.
I'm pumping his tires. I'm saying he's playing hockey at a level that's insane right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm not. I'm not dragging
reason,
him. I'm just being honest and truthful of what could happen.
For whatever reason, I can't get past just this is insane hockey. For some reason, I hold the NHL over here, and I know it's the Olympics. But I just have it as this thing over there, and I don't know why I think like that.
It's because you're doing exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking down, and I can't pronounce or recognize half the people on the ice.
But that's
what it is.
The personnel on the opposition, Jamie, is not a factor in why I think I don't know.
It is for me.
I guess I just hold the NHL in a standard where. I don't know. I guess that's what we do on a day-to-day basis, and that's what I do. And I don't know. This is like this thing over there. Although it's the greatest sporting competition in the world, or that's how everyone kind of judges it or holds it. And I don't know why I think about it that way.